Good evening, Mr. Boaty. It's me, your yet to be named emotional support duck, Quack. I just thought I would phone to give you a wee update on my progress of my journey. I've arrived in Bay, where there's a nice big duck pond, and that's where I'm going to spend the night with some fellow ducks. We're having a lovely, lovely time here, a lovely little ducky party, and I'm hoping I'll get a nice black pudding roll tomorrow morning to see me on my way. I've got a bit of a sore bottom today after spending 16 hours riding Gladys. Oh, I should clarify. Gladys is, of course, my tiny wee scooter that I'm using to come down to see you. Hope you had a good day, and I'll update you on my progress very, very shortly, but hopefully I'll see you in the next few days. 'Tis I, goodbye, your emotional support duck's emotional support duck, Quack.
Right. Well, I can tell you that both my emotional support duck and my emotional support duck's emotional support duck have now been named, because now there's two of them, there's no option. And I don't care if you say that it's a cliche. It's meaningful to me. So they've got to be Hamish and Dougal. How can they not be Hamish and Dougal? For any fan of Radio 4, and in particular, I'm sorry I haven't a clue, or even more generally, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden, I can't not do it. They've got to be Hamish and Dougal. So there we go. Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome to Thursday Night Live. And together, we're going to spend the next hour waving away Thursday and welcoming in Friday, Poets' Day, piss off early tomorrow's Saturday. And we will be doing so in the company of our perennial pals, our matching pair of his and hers, highly powered hedgehogs of truth, complete, of course, nestled in the middle there, their firstborn. We are not being joined by Two-Ton Ted the Tenting Tin or the Netty Petty Pisspot. Neither of them are getting a tickle tonight, but Sean's box is in for a good old pounding. And of course, we have, as we always do, a community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you could, some would argue should, and somebody already has, leave a voice note. Oh, I'm glad that Hamish and Dougal will be very happy. And yes, I will indeed use them wisely. Now then, right, okay. So, oh, good. Right, where was I? Yes, now then, time to get to you and your comments, of course, which I will do after a goodly slurp of my wine, which is well deserved, because tonight was busy. I've had another one of those nights where I've actually had to work. I know. You know, I've actually had to do something and not stop doing something. I've worked, oh, bloody hell. It's why they all take the mick, you know. The big boss, he arrives last, he leaves first, he takes more food than anybody else, and he sits down. Well, of course, they're all working their little socks off. But I've worked properly tonight, so it is a well-deserved glass. And I am going to raise my glass initially as a toast to my dear friend Amrit, who some of you know, some of you will have been served by. Today, he passed his driving test at the first time of asking. So massive congratulations to him. In the Nepali tradition, he bought presents for everybody in the restaurant. They do it backwards. If it's your birthday, you have to buy everybody else a present, or if something good happens, or you buy a house, or you get a new job, or you buy a new car, you have to buy them all a bloody present. But when it comes to your birthday, they give you a saddle. But there we are. And so he bought booze for everybody in the kitchen. He doesn't know what wine I like, so he gave me £10 to, there it is, look there, an Ayrton Senna. He gave me £10 to buy a bottle of wine of my choice. So congratulations, Amrit, very well done. I'm so pleased for you, as you already know. And cheers to the rest of you as well. Bottoms up if you're lucky, lads. Up yours if you're not careful, ladies. Oh, don't you be taken unawares. Keep your hand on your halfpennies. That is my advice to you. And to each and every one of you, with all of my love and from the heart of my bottom, get stuffed. Thank you so much. That did it. Oh, it's still going. Oh my God. Oh, this is the best one for a while. Oh, that's better. It's been a while. Oh, oh, God, could do with a cigarette now. Dear, oh dear. That was a corker. Right then, darlings. Now, I did have a little peek earlier on, and I believe I saw that our first cab off the rank this evening was Dan. So, well done, Dan. And I will now scroll back as far in the comments as I can and find out who else we've got with us tonight. Here we go. Oh, a new channel member, our returning channel member, HW100 or HW100 or HW100. Welcome back to channel membership and a very good evening to you. Also with us is Richard Pauly-Galtieri, Corrie, the Edit Queen, Stew 69 Fouquet, the lovely Tonic 110. I said Richard, didn't I? Oh, bless you, mate. Oh, yeah, you're on the thinners, aren't you? Oh, dear. Yes. Oh, bless you. Yeah. Oh, dear. That's the idea. Keep drinking beer to replace the blood. That'll do it. Oh, don't let too much blood get into your alcohol stream. Who else have we got? Oh, gosh, you lot are busy chatting, which is lovely. I love to see it. Diamond 25 is with us. Good evening to you. Emma, the lovely Emma. Hello, my lovely. Good evening, all. Hope you're all doing okay. Hi, Boaty. Hi to you. There are hugs and hellos and some lovely things all flying around. Emma says my toothache isn't as bad tonight, but still bugging me, and I've got a bit of a headache. But other than that, I'm not too bad. I treated my little one to a Burger King. Good for you, Em. What did you have? And what did your little one have? Oh, Stu lost another fragment of tooth. Oh, God. Look, anybody who's got any trouble with teeth, you have my absolute sympathy. Obviously, mine were fine until I got to whatever age it was, and then all hell let loose. All hell let bloody loose. 00 Garage is with us, the lovely Nigel. More hellos. Diddly-doo. Yeah, Alan Simpson is with us. Greetings, Honourable Bridges. Greetings to you, Alan. Oh, bless you. Hope you are, mate. Bad Books is with us. The fabulous Mark. Peter P is here all the way from Finlandia. Our very own hippie head mistress, the lovely Diane. Good evening to you, my lovely. Diamond 25 enjoyed some fish and chips from the Chippy today. Oh, well done, you. I loved mine on Monday, except I didn't have fish. Oh, Corrie. Yeah, it takes me ages to learn people's names, and there's a lot that I still don't know. What do parts mean? Progress. Marvelous. Well, what a great audience. So much better than last week. Good evening, Dan. Richard got the Skoda back today, had both axles stripped and rebuilt, plus all new springs and shocks, discs and pads, and it drives like a new car now. Excellent. Barry Scrotter joins us. Good evening to you, my friend. Then everybody starts quacking, quite rightly. Hedgie is plotting against the duck. Look at those black eyes. You don't mess with Hedgie, I tell you. You don't mess with Hedgie. Good names for the ducks, Boaty. I like them. Thank you. Alan says, good choice of names. Hamish and Dougal will be very happy. Excellent. The first Hedgehog of Truth question coming from Stu. Boaty, how much is a full mouth renovation in Nepal? I don't know. To be honest, because as and when I get mine done, I'm getting family rates because a member of our, restaurant family in Nepal is a dentist, and they've already agreed to do me. But I know it's considerably cheaper than Turkey, and certainly a hell of a lot cheaper than the UK. If you would like me to find out, I can do. Bit soggy out, says Dan, and there's more to come too. How are you, Boaty? Asked Emma. Emma, thank you for asking. I'm grand. I've had a good day. Not the day I planned, actually. Not the day I planned, but a decent day. I slept well. I had another bit of a nice lie-in. And what I ended up doing today, kind of by accident, I got lost in the edit of the Monday, Tuesday video. Not the plan. I was going to put out a daily diary video and put get the proper video out for Saturday night. All that changed. I got it done today. I just got into it, and I was enjoying the video. I was enjoying the edit. I was quite pleased with how it was coming together. And I just kind of got wellied into it. And before I knew where I was, I got it finished. So, and it is uploaded as well. It's on YouTube, although it's not visible yet. So that means that frees me up a bit, which is good. Because Windy Bum, darlings, is chaos at the moment. It's ridiculous. I've just not caught up with myself from ages back. In the front parlour, on the seat of on the piano stool next to the telephone table, my case is still there, not fully unpacked from Llandudno. And that's what, 2.5 weeks ago now? That's still sitting there. My kitchen is bloody chaos. I've just seemed to have been chasing my tail. I never seem to have had a moment. So I've got the video. Yeah, it's done. It's uploaded. So tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to this, I can have a blast around the cottage tomorrow, get everything spick and span and tidy. And that will set my mind at rest, because when my environment isn't perfect, my mind isn't perfect. Wine burp. And it does get to me. So I'll be glad to get that done. But also tomorrow, I'm going to try and do a whiz bang, really good, well thought out, lot of effort into it thumbnail for the video. And I'm going to tweak the title because I think I've come up with a bit of a format for going forwards to add a little bit of interest, because the views on the Netty videos, they've just plummeted, darlings. They've gone down and down and down. The first one did really well, and everyone since then has just gone a little bit further down. And the last one is down to where my videos kind of were before Nettie came along. So I need to try and tweak things a little bit. And I think last week I might have accidentally come across a formula for going forward. So what the video of this week is a more proper review of lunch. This time it's Nick's signature fish and chips restaurant in Belper. But I did it a little bit more properly, you know. Filmed the eating, did a proper review sitting in Nettie afterwards. Put in the links to the place and some a bit of B-roll in there. Still, you know, still pretty crap, but better than what I've done before. So that's kind of a feature of it. And then, you know, I stayed at the Furs, as you know, and spoke a bit about that, how it was perfect, and showed a bit of this, that, and the other. And I think that might be the way to go forward. Motorhome Mondays, where I do, so there'll kind of be 3 or 4 elements to the videos. And then everybody will kind of know what to expect, and I might pick up a few more views. So there'll be the lunch review on the Monday. Then I will review over the whole, then I'll review a site. So I'll try and go to a different site every Monday. I'll try and stay local here in the Peak, but I'll do different sites every Monday. I won't necessarily pick ones that I think I'm going to like. I will just pick one and do a review of it, show you, you know, show around the site, whatnot. Then there'll be there'll be supper, but that doesn't count because that's always going to be staff curry. And then there'll be the hashtag Tuesday breakfast. So there'll be 3 elements. And if I keep the videos like that going forward, then it gives me an idea of what I'm doing, and it gives the kind of format to it, doesn't it? And so I won't be thinking, right, what am I going to do on Monday? Where am I going to go? That's what I'll do. I'll pick somewhere to eat and do a food review. I'll pick a campsite, no matter what it's like, and just go there and spend the night and review it and talk about it. And I'll cook a Tuesday breakfast in Nettie. You know, might not do any better than they're doing now, but at least in my mind, there'll be a bit of structure to it. And I won't be thinking, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? You know what I mean? And that means that I can stay local, which means stay cheaper and all of that. So, yeah, so I'm going to try and do a thumbnail that incorporates a bit of that to give people an idea. And I'm going to tweak the title. So what I'm thinking at the moment, and do let me know what you think in the comments. I will get to them in about half an hour. So I'll have the thumbnail as normal. Nettie will be in it. There'll be a Nettie thing. You know, there's always a logo in the Nettie thumbnails. I think tomorrow's will probably be, it's either going to be Nettie in the Dales, you know, the big Nettie and then the little writing underneath. It's either going to be Nettie in the Dales or Nettie's Perfect Overnight. And then I think I'll tweak the titles so that they make more sense going Mondays, going forward. So what I'm thinking now is Motorhome Monday in capital letters, then, you know, the vertical slash, and then it'll be the Furs Caravan and Motorhome Club site, Derbyshire or Belper or whatever, vertical thing. And then Nick's signature blah 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 food review type of thing. So, and that'll be the titles going forward for. So Motorhome Monday will be a constant, and then the name of the site where I'm at, and then the place that I'm food reviewing. I think that could make sense for a title, and then I'll just keep that as a constant going forward. And then on the thumbnail, I'm going to try and make it a bit more enticing and in your face, and put some bullshit on there, like the world famous Boaty's Noshes food review, something like that, with a picture of the with a bit of the restaurant or whatever I'm reviewing on there, or a picture of the food or something. So that between the title and the thumbnail, it's going to be clear that it's a video with, well, with me obviously, and with Nettie. So that's one thing. It's a food review of a particular restaurant or takeaway. That's another thing. And it's a review of a particular campsite. And that will be the third thing. And maybe that will work. Maybe that will work. I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to try it for a couple of weeks. So I'll be glad to have tomorrow to blitz the cottage, potter around, get everything straight, and therefore get my head straight. That will help. Get a whiz-bang thumbnail done, get a really good description done where I do it properly. And in the description, I give the links to the restaurant that I reviewed and all of that. I've put them in the video, but I want to put them in the description as well, and put a link to the site where I stay at. And again, keep that as a pro forma going forward. So that it's more like a theme, so it's not random. People know what they're going to get. And maybe I'll attract more views and more subscribers. Maybe I won't, but maybe I will. So at least I'm trying. So if people know that every week on a Friday night at 19:19, because that's when the video is going to be going out, tomorrow night, 19:19, it's already uploaded. So if everybody knows that on a Friday they get a Nettie video, there'll be a couple of silly songs in there, there'll be a food review, and there'll be a campsite review, then they'll know what they're going to get. And if they liked the one that they've just watched, they might subscribe, and so they can watch the next one. That's what I'm thinking anyway. We'll see. We'll see if it works. At least I'm trying. At least I'm trying. So that will then free up Saturday a bit to prepare for Monday, because on Monday I've already got it planned. I'm going to go to a caravan and motorhome club site, the other side of Chesterfield, which I was never going to go to because it's in an area that I don't particularly care for. And I thought, why would I want to go there? The drive to it is going to be horrible, and it's not in a particularly nice place. But with my new thinking, I'll do it. I'll do it. It's local. And I've picked an award-winning fish and chip shop of the year to review, which is not too far away. So there you go. That's the plan on Monday, and I can prepare for that on Saturday. And on Sunday, I've got a secret mission that is so secret, nobody knows about it yet. I'm not telling you, look. Well, not unless I get a little bit drunk later on in the live stream, then I might. I'll tell the MHM crew. But yeah, Sunday I've got a secret mission, which might lead to something, or it might not. We will see. We will see. I'll film it anyway. Whether that ever makes it into a video, no. Depends on what happens on Sunday. But if Emma Lemon is watching, I need to speak to you, please. So there you go, darlings. Now, I'm pretty sure I had a voice doings pop in. I did. How wonderful. It's the lovely Corrie.
Hey, Boaty. I hope you're well and had a good evening at work. I know you've got a great sense of humour, So I've got a little joke you might appreciate.
Okay.
I hope you like it. Okay, so here comes the joke. Okay. Give it to me. Give it to me. She yelled. I'm so wet. Give it to me now. She can scream all she wanted, but I was keeping the umbrella. It made me giggle even if it didn't you. I hope you liked it.
There you go. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. And then I like to put it neatly back exactly where it came from. I like jokes like that. Right, I better get into your comments because I've been talking rather than reading your comments. And that's not what I'm supposed to do, is it? Or is it? I still haven't worked it out. Make the most of it because it's Thursday, isn't it? And that means tomorrow is Friday and the day after is Saturday. And they are our short but sweet, where I kind of say, hello, good evening. And with us tonight, we've got Stu, Alan, Emma, and Dan. And on that note, you'd better start saying your good night, darlings, because it just whizzes by in about 30 seconds. Anyway, Diane is asking, oh, Josh is with us. Good to be here, says he, and it's always good to have you. Diane is asking, does the emotional support duck's emotional support duck have an emotional support duck? God, don't go there. No more emotional support ducks. Hamish and Dougal, fine with that. And for reasons that I can't say anything about, that might work out particularly well. Can't say anymore, said too much already. Have you been on the pull again, Boaty? Asks Alan with the pints. Yeah, I worked. The bar was my little bitch today. Do you know what? I really enjoyed it. I've got a lot of history of being behind the bar. It was kind of my first, I mean, in theory, my first job was being an athlete, of course. But of course, after that, I ran a pub, and then I ran a chain of pub restaurants. And I feel very much at home behind the bar. And I loved tonight, actually, because we really were busy. And it was only me and Amrit. We didn't bring anybody else in. We had one biggish booking, but then we had a shed load of walk-ins, and we were properly busy. Amrit was in his element. He's got his shit together now. As a restaurant manager, he has really, really, really got his shit together. And he used to panic when it was busy and stress and whatnot. Now he loves it because he's good. He knows what he's doing. And I really enjoyed myself as well. I mean, it goes to show that we were super busy and we were still taking the piss out of each other. That's when you know you've got a good team going on. And I just slipped right back into it tonight for some reason. I don't know why, but I was like a machine. And the clean down was a piece of pudding, actually, because between us, we just kept so on top of everything. And I loved it. I loved being behind the bar. I was incredibly busy, but totally on top of it. The at the end of a super busy service, the bar was better organized than it's been for God, ages and ages and ages. It was like I'd had all night doing nothing to just sort the bar, but no, I was doing it while I was madly busy. It was like I had 6 arms, and it was great. Lovely customers in, some regulars, and some subscribers were in as well. which is lovely. That's just happening more and more now. And I love it. I love it when my restaurant and YouTube world cross over. You deserve a good rest and nice sleep tonight, Boaty, after being busy at work. And no doubt I'll get them. But before that, I'll get a bottle of wine and a nice supper. Cairngorm 1, good evening. And they've been watching some live streams in Nepal today. It's crazy. They torched their parliament. They torched every government minister's house. And they kicked the shit out of the government themselves. And there are many celebrations. Oh, he did, Alan. He did. He obsessed over it. He absolutely obsessed over it. Oh, God. Right. The emotional support duck is in the house. Which one? Are you Hamish or Dougal? You must be Hamish because you're the emotional support duck. Oh, but are you my emotional support duck or Hamish's emotional support duck? We need to know. Stratospherian joins us. Good evening. And Diane is like-minded with me. Hello, emotional support duck. Are you Hamish? And Nigel says, hi, Hamish or Dougal. And the duck just says, quack, quack. Mike P is with us. A very good evening to you. And Alan says, hello, emotional support duck. Oh, no, that's Irish. It's yourself. Quack. I can't do Scottish. Emma had a double XL cheeseburger meal with a Diet Coke, and her son had a children's nugget meal with apple and strawberry water. And he enjoyed it very much like I did. Well done, you. I'll do a review of a Burger King sometime soon. Next Monday, unless the plans change, it's going to be another battered sausage review, I'm afraid, but from somewhere that was Chip Shop of the Year. And I'll let you into a secret. I went there once before a few years ago, and I didn't rate it at all. Whereas the one I went to on Monday, as I've told you, was sublime and fabulous. And I'm really, really glad to give them a bloody good shout out because they deserve it.
As we're already halfway in, pound Stu's box, pound that box.
Sean's box, but thank you. Oh, I've got the hiccups now. Yeah. Oh, God. I do like the idea of food review, campsite review, Tuesday breakfast. A bit of format to it. And that means I just don't have to think. That's what I do on a Monday. Unless, of course, I've got something wonderful to do, like meeting one of you guys, going to a hotel, going to Malta. Oh, and I had a good telephone call today with my old pal. You've heard me talk about her, Fran. And she was my Malta buddy. We used to go to Malta together. And she's coming with me, allegedly, in January. And that means I'll get her on camera when she's pissed. And she'll tell you all of the stories. So you should definitely come along now as well. All of you. You should all come. Right. One box. Well, let's call. £1. 3, 2, 1. £1. This is that. Oh, that is a well-pounded box, a well-filled box as well. And that, of course, is all going towards Malta in January. It's not far now, is it? October, November, December, boom, we're there. But it's going to be, a whole different thing this time, because for the first time, I'm sharing it with you. And that's going to be great. Alan's been put in the mood for a Burger King. Richard's dinner tonight was pork schnitzel with mashed potatoes, French beans, baby corn, peas, and carrots. Hamish and Dougal sounds good to me, says Josh. Oh, right. Yeah, I've got you, Stu. Yeah, your family, capiche. Yeah, capiche. Okay. Diamond would be jealous of Emma's Burger King, but enjoyed my fish and chips. Also had some curry sauce with it. Was nice when I haven't had a chippy lunch in a while. I'm Keg on one always goes for a double whopper at Burger King. Gosh, Monday I'm planning same again: battered sausage, chips, curry sauce. We'll see how it is. We've got another doings.
Hello there, Boaty.
Hello.
Pen that box as if you went to the toilet and you did the stinkiest crap ever and it wouldn't flush. So you thought you'd look in the cistern. And when you did, you found Jimmy cranky in there.
Oh,
Living. I mean, nothing would move. Yeah, it was dead. Banger.
I really need to meet Simone because we've got the same mind. We've got the same horrendously dark sense of humour. Oh, God almighty. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Right, it is a double pounding for Sean's box. More pounds are available if anybody else wants to leave a voice note. Or every little help, darlings. This is all going towards euros for Malta and airfare and car hire and those sort of things. 3, 2, 1. Another one in there. Ah, fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, my food news. Breakfast. Lavishly buttered slice of toast, of course. Lunch was, I had a breakfast for lunch. I had 2 sausage. No, tell a lie. I had 1 sausage, 3 bacon, fried bread, 2 eggs, and baked beans. And supper tonight will be staff curry. Breakfast tomorrow will be the usual. Lunch tomorrow will be 1 sausage, a tiny portion of chips with egg and beans to finish all of those off. And tomorrow night will be, well, you know what it's going to be tomorrow night. Right. Ouch. 1,700 quid. Oh, dear. Oh, Bruce Forsyth is with us. Nice to see you. Nice. Hi, Boaty. Hello, Bruce. Hope you're enjoying being dead for tax purposes. I love chips and gravy, but skip the gravy. Oh, if you're having fish. Okay. Oh, lots of food talk now. Boaty can fill the hole left in the takeaway review market. I'd love to get a foot in there. I mean, what do they do that I couldn't? I watched an episode of Dan Eats today, or whatever it's called. I could do that. I could eat an expensive steak. Yeah, I quite like the idea of doing. I mean, I've done half-assed ones with mustard, but I quite like the idea of trying to do some proper ones. We'll give it a go anyway. Yep. Yeah. Oh, no. Nice to see you. Nice. Didn't he do well? Yeah. Oh God, we're all talking about Skodas now. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Diamond25. I'm going to try. I am going to try. We'll give it a go for the next month or so and see how we do. Oh, the Macmaster got a ton of subscribers doing fish and chips and full English breakfast reviews. Can't stand that bloke. He's probably lovely, but I can't watch the videos. But yeah, I mean, he's done incredibly well, so you can't knock him. You can't knock him. Oh, God, bloody Nigel Mansell's here now. And the emotional support duck. Oh, God. Have you been up to Ladybower lately, Boaty? Apparently, the flooded village is becoming visible due to low water levels. I haven't, Cairgun. I haven't been that way for, a good while. But with my new idea for Motorhome Mondays, then I will do all of that area and all of the campsites because, it's I do need to stay local for financial reasons, apart from anything else. When I've got an excuse, then it's lovely to go and do the Cotswolds or somewhere in Wales. But I can't justify doing it unless I've got a really good justification, like meeting Jen or going out for a jolly with Emma or whatever. Otherwise, I'm better off staying local for financial reasons, less fuel, for logistic reasons, less traveling time. So my life doesn't get so disrupted. But hey, I'm lucky, aren't I? I live in the Peak District. So, there must be hundreds and hundreds of campsites. So I've probably got 5 years worth of material without traveling more than 40 minutes away from home. And obviously, there are plenty of pubs and restaurants and takeaways for me to review. So, yeah, I think that really genuinely could be a good way to go forward if I can take it a little bit seriously. And unlike the other food reviews or whatever, you get a campsite review that you may or may not be interested in. You get some silly songs with naughty words in them. And you get a hashtag Tuesday breakfast and a bit of shenanigans. So, what's not to love? I should be as successful as all of these people, really. I give you more. They just rock up, put a table up, and eat a bloody takeaway. I give you more than that. I give you Netty. I give you a 2-hour late night live stream. I give you drunken shenanigans trying to climb into an overcab bed. I give you partial or complete nudity. And I give you breakfast the morning after. Bloody hell. What more do you want? And I give you songs. You don't get any songs on Rate My Takeaway. Today, I'm eating battered sausage. Oh, dear. The twice I've come to visit, says Alan, I've been driving, so been on the softies. So I need to stay in Ripley next time and have a beer with food. Ah, come and stay with me, Alan. Come and stay with me. You can drive into work with me. You can get as drunk as you like. You can do a joint live stream with me. And then you can sleep in the guest cupboard. You're a channel member, so you're entitled to do it. Why not take advantage of the perks? That's what I say. Working bars is great fun, says Alan. It really is. I can imagine Emma Lemon being a good landlady. Hope she's okay. She's not here tonight, is she? Haven't seen her. Have you got staff curry for supper tonight, Boaty? Emma, of course I have. Absolutely, I have. Absolutely. Are you going to the Binley Mega Chippy? Oh, that's all gone, hasn't it? That went ages ago. I love a good review, says Emma. I quite enjoyed Emma's review of the Rochdale Premier Inn. You're going to eat something, says Kergon1, so you might as well make a video out of it. Well, yeah. Oh, Nigel, Fran won't fall out with me. And she won't fall out with me because she already has. That's why today was the first phone call for, I don't know, 4 years, something like that. Will Boaty catch up with the comments? No, he'll ignore them. No, I don't, Nigel. Simone is a legend, says Alan, and very much worth meeting in person. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Oh, Captain Mustard. Oh, darling Mustard. Hello, my lovely. Oh, I hope you're doing okay. I miss you. I do miss you. Hope everything's going okay. All the meals would be tax deductible then, I presume. Yes, absolutely. Oh, good point, Peter P. Boaty has the USP of the Bishop's ball bag scale when doing reviews. I didn't use it in this video. But I will introduce it in the next one. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, it will all be tax deductible. You're in a beautiful part of the country. Make the most of it. It's a good point, Kergon1. Yeah, absolutely. You don't get Bishop's ball bag on Hubnut. You bloody don't. No bacon paninis, though. What can I say? I missed out on nibbling on Melanini's panini. Now, there's an offer, Boaty, says Alan. I'd love the Windy Bum experience. Might get to meet the ghost. Ghosts, plural. Warning, though, after a skinful, I snore like a wounded bull. Oh, don't worry about that. I sleep through anything. Emma will tell you. Ask her. I sleep through anything. You won't disturb me. Andrew Buttigieg, Ivor Spotty Butty, of course. Bloody Nora, I slept in. Good evening, Boaty and Boggs. Boaty, you're a sweetie, says Mustard. How's it going? I haven't seen, I might have missed it, but I haven't seen a video on the Mustard Educates thing. I'd love to know how it's going, how you're getting on with it, what the girls are thinking of it. Bloody hell, I've only caught up with comments. Well, that's unexpected. It's 23:50. We've got 10 minutes to go, and I've caught up with the comments. Well, I'm at a loss now. I don't actually know what to say. I'm not used to having time, and I think I've kind of. I mean, I could tell you about Sunday, but I can't. That's an enormous secret. But if I have another glass of wine, I probably will. Hopefully, nobody will ask me a hedgehog of truth question about Sunday, and I'd have to spill the beans whether I liked it or not. I could talk about food, I suppose. Oh, I could talk about Monday. I could tell you where I'm planning for Monday, because you might want to come and join me. You might want to buy a caravan and come and join me, and that would be nice. Oh, okay. It's a lovely mix of really frustrating and wonderful. They're getting a much better maths education at home. I'd love to talk to you about this. I'm fascinated by it. I'm fascinated by the idea of it. And I think I've said before that I'm equally kind of aroused. That's a wrong word, but aroused at how amazing it could be and terrified at what a disaster it could be. But as I said before, that's thinking about it from my perspective and if I was doing it. And I think that, as I said before, I think that you're the chap that could actually pull it off. Simone's sleepies. Hedgehog of truth question from the emotional support duck. Quack, 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 and quack, quack. Okay, Camper, good evening. Good evening. Nigel did it. Hedgehog of truth, what's happening on Sunday? Oh, bugger me. Right. Okay. This has to stay between us. Okay? If I let you in on this, nothing might happen. But I kind of want to share it with you. Okay. Right. As you might remember, Hedgehog of Truth, as you might remember, I had the idea of a project of getting a camper van at this time of year, around this time of year, or, going into autumn, going into winter, spending the winter with it, using it, getting it a bit of coverage on YouTube, improving it a bit, and then flogging it in spring and potentially making a bit of a profit because they fetch more in spring than they do in autumn stroke winter, that kind of thing. And the idea was that it would be a win-win-win because content, use, enjoyment, profit. That was the idea. But that all depended on getting a sufficient insurance injury compensation doings that I could first pay off Netty, because that has to be the first priority, and then having enough money left over to do that. Well, a couple of people got in touch and said, that sounds like quite a good idea. If I wouldn't mind being involved in that kind of shenanigans. And I kind of said, particularly with one person, I kind of said, yeah, okay, I'll bear that in mind were something to come up. And I've just been keeping a general eye on things, and, the Bedford Bambi things came up and all of that. And I got, I got carried along thinking about a micro camper and all of that. But then out of the blue, something came up relatively locally, Derby way. And it has some potential. So on Sunday, I've arranged to go and view it. And I've spoken to a particular person, and so it could potentially happen. the idea would be that that my friend would put up the money. I would put in the time and effort, make the videos, do the doings, and come next spring, we would take an equal share of the losses that we would inevitably cop hold of, because you can guarantee it'll be a bloody disaster. Of course it will. Bound to be a disaster. But there you go. So that's what's happening on Sunday. I'm going to look at something and we'll see. We will see. And if you've got any questions about it, you've got 2 minutes to ask them. And then I'm sodding off. Right. Okay, camper. I love that you're out and about, getting out there, doing it. Hedgehog of Truth question from Simone. What's on the bottom shelf in the fridge? Which fridge? The main fridge? Wine, one sausage. I'll be having that for lunch. Oh, shit. Rice for supper. Chicken, some of which will be for supper. Baked beans, that's lunch tomorrow. And more chicken that I got tonight that is just going into stock, be used over the next 3 or 4 days. So there you go. That is your honest and open answer to that Hedgehog of Truth question. We've got a voice note just pinged in.
I have a Hedgehog of Truth question.
Oh.
What is the biggest life lesson you've learned so far?
Oh my God. The biggest life lesson. The biggest life lesson. Okay, it's a quote. It's not original, but I think it's true. Hedgehog of Truth. Right. I'll give you the quote and then I will quickly explain my rationale behind it. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune. That's the quote. It's from Desiderata, of course. What do I mean by that? Life can be shit. Life can be incredibly unfair. Life kind of is incredibly unfair. It's unfair that from the moment that we're born, we are kind of on a voyage to not existing anymore. How do you deal with that? How do you cope with that? But life can also be joyful. So yeah, I would say nurture strength of spirit to not only shield you from misfortune, but to also allow and encourage you to take joy where you can, because nothing else about life makes sense. Life is hard. It's like one of those online games, Warzone Tower Defense, where your doom is inevitable, but the aim of the game is to extend it as far as possible. And that's kind of the way I think about life. You can't win because ultimately we all pass on. So you can't win. It's not winner stays on. It's not like playing pool in your local pub. You can't survive forever. You have your time, and then you turn your face to the wall and you take your last. And how do you make sense of that? There's two ways that you can go with it. You can buckle under. You can just think, well, it's all pointless because the end is the end. And you can, when life knocks you, and whoever you are, life will knock you, you can buckle under and be depressed or drink or take drugs or come up with some thing where some escapism, whether that is religion, you escape through religion, or you escape through believing that the powers that be are controlling us, and the way forward is to live in a transit van and not get vaccinated and not pay your TV license and not pay council tax, and just say that all of that is a con and you're not a sheep and you're not going to get down that road until you get slightly ill, and then you take full advantage of the NHS and remember that you actually have an address. That happened today to a van lifer. Don't do this, don't do this, don't. Oh, they're all conning you. They're all, oh, I'm a bit ill. I'd better go to hospital, and not a private hospital. I'd better go to the NHS because, yes, I am a registered person. Yes, I have a GP. Yes, I have a home address. Oh, don't worry about the YouTube channel thing saying that I do this, that, and the other. No, 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 no. I've got an address. I'm entitled to free treatment on the NHS. I'm not well and I'm a bit frightened. So forget all of that and please just treat me. Yeah, so that's the best life lesson. Acknowledge life for what it is, but don't allow that to make you bitter. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's life. You were either cursed with it or you were gifted it, whatever. You've got it. To me, the only thing that makes sense is to make the bloody best of it. So make every day as joyful as you can, because you don't know when it's going to be your last. You don't know when it's going to be your last staff supper, or your last view of somewhere that you love, or the last time talking to somebody that you just never know. So take joy wherever you can, and nurture strength of spirit because you need it. That was a difficult question to answer, but a good one. Thank you. Oh, right. Time to say goodnight. Back to your comments, though, of course. I so wanted to be a Bedford Bambi, says Alan. The one I'm looking at on Sunday isn't. I can tell you that much. It isn't. But it's local. It's at the right kind of price point that gives it potential. And it would be interesting. It's a little bit different, but not Bedford Bambi different. Mike P is saying good night to everybody. Correct, Stu? Yeah, correct. Oh, good one, Andrew. Buttygig. Always carry a spare loaf of bread when travelling in a car, and make sure it's Sainsbury's Taste the Difference Tiger Loaf. Simone is off to sleep. Very sensible. That time again, says Tonic 110. Good night all, sleep well and stay safe. And there we are. That has brought us to the end of tonight. Thank you so much for your company. Thank you for the voice notes. Thank you for the box poundings. Thank you to Hamish and Dougal, my emotional support duck, and my emotional support duck's emotional support duck. God, it's going to take me a while to learn how to get my mouth around that. And thank you to each and every one of you for sparing your time and for between you all forming the most wonderful community that I am heartened, glad, and proud to be part of. We've got a couple of short but sweet coming up. Friday, Saturday, short, sweet, not the whole kit and caboodle, but you know, I'll still look forward to them. I will still look forward to them. And yeah, and then, you know, we're into Sunday and Monday. Monday is going to be, if anybody's interested and wants to Google, I've forgotten the name of the campsite I'm planning to go to. It might be Poolsbrook. Poolsbrook rings a bell. It's a part of Chesterfield that I don't care for. The other side of Chesterfield from where I am. But it is a caravan and motorhome club site, so it can't be that bad. And the restaurant I'm planning to review is Chester's Fish and Chip Shop. Fish and Chip Shop of the Year in 2021. And they've got 2 branches now, I think. And the branch that I will be doing is at junction 29A of the M1, Markham Vale. So there you go. There you go. But I'll see you all tomorrow night, darlings. Thank you so much. Let me wish you a safe and peaceful night and a good day tomorrow. May it bring you joy, may it bring you pleasure. May it at the very least be manageable. Good evening, Mark Lyons. Can't wait to catch up with you again tomorrow. Oh, the video will be out tomorrow night, 1919. Please watch it because apart from you lot, nobody else probably will. But if you watch it, I hope you enjoy it. And I will catch up with you tomorrow. The candle will be relit tomorrow night. Later, shorter, 11:30. Can't wait to see you then. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. And on that note, pachoo! And indeed, oh yeah, I remember now. That's right. Bosh.